guys, it's Lauren, and today we're going to be using home plate peanut butter to make some peanut butter dessert wontons. And here's what else you're going to need. So for starters, in our standing mixer, we're just going to put our 1 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese, our half a cup of crunchy home plate peanut butter, and 2 tablespoons of honey. But don't worry, if you're not a crunchy peanut butter fan, home plate also makes a creamy honey peanut butter. I, however, like a little bit of a bite in my wonton, so today we're gonna stick with the crunchy. I also just wanna rave about this peanut butter for a second because it's just completely pure ingredients. There's 4 ingredients in here. We have peanuts, cane sugar, palm fruit oil, and salt. That's it. Pure ingredients and no hydrogenated oils. Also, just look at those huge chunks of peanuts. That's what you want in a crunchy peanut butter. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yum. Look, that is our wonton filling. How yummy does that look? Whoop! All right, guys, so now that all of our filling is mixed together, it's the fun part. We're going to make the wontons, and I'm gonna show you how to wrap them. So all you're going to need for this is your filling, of course, some wonton wrappers, and just a little bowl of water so that you can seal all of the edges. And when you're buying your wonton wrappers, make sure you get the small squares like these and not the larger egg roll wrappers. However, if you do accidentally get the larger square wrappers, you can always cut them into 4s. All right, so all we're going to do is take one of our wonton wrappers, dip our finger in some water, and we're just going to wet all of the edges. And then once all of our edges are wet, we're going to grab some of our peanut butter wonton filling. And then we're just going to fold over one edge to the other. And then we're going to seal it like a triangle. And try to push out any air that might be in with your peanut butter, because otherwise it might pop when we fry them. So once you have a triangle like this, we're going to wet these corners, and then we're just going to fold them into the middle. And there you have it. Now that we've folded all of our wontons, we're now going to fry them. And for this step, I recommend using a neutral oil like avocado oil or canola oil. All right, so for starters, I'm just going to put my burner on medium heat. And then I'm going to pour in my avocado oil. And I want just enough so that one side can be submerged at a time. We're not going to completely deep fry these. So that should be about enough. So basically we're just going to let our oil heat up until we toss a tiny little piece of wonton wrapper in there, and once it starts to kind of bubble and crackle, then that's when we know that we can throw the rest of our wontons in. Also, I have this plate with a paper towel waiting off on the side, because that way once all of our wontons are cooked, we can set them on there to get some of the oil off of them. All right, and now we're just going to test a piece to see if our oil is ready. See that bubbling? That means we're in business. All right, so I'm just going to fit as many wontons into my pan as possible, being careful not to overcrowd because that can make the temperature of your oil go down. And when they're done like this one, you can just transfer them to your platter lined with a paper towel. While our wontons are cooling down just a little bit, we're going to mix together a super easy chocolate ganache dipping sauce. So all we're going to mix together is 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and 1 cup of piping hot heavy whipping cream. Along with my chocolate ganache dipping sauce, I also like to serve my wontons with some strawberry jam. That way people can make a peanut butter and jelly wonton. Or you can always just smother it with more peanut butter. If you like this recipe, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to tap that like button. If you make this recipe at home, make sure to take a picture and tag me on Instagram at HughEatsWithYou. As always, you can find the full written recipe along with all of my tips and tricks on my website, HughEatsWithYou.com. Happy eating! Oh my gosh, look at that ganache. Mm.